Okay, welcome to this DCG video on the 2018 question C3 ordinary level. So why you should watch this video is it will help you with your surface developments quick and easy. Right, so we've got a handbag. Okay, draw the projections of the bag are shown. Draw the given view of the bag showing clearly how the centre of the arcs are located. Project an end view and draw a one-piece surface development. Ignore the handle. So surface development will be folding all the faces of the bag out flat. Okay, elevation, plan, end elevation, and show how to find the arcs. Right, okay, so we'll begin. Now, so we'll go up here. There, maybe there on the page. XY line. Okay, center line. Dashed line up through the middle for a center. Now, okay, size at the bottom is 60 in total, so 30 to the left, 30 to the right. Okay, and we can see a 70 right for the top, so 35 to the left, 35 to the right. Now, we can draw lightly up here with these, lightly up. Okay, 20 mil for the bottom, so 20 mil up from the XY line, then 80 up from the XY line for the top of the 60 mil arcs. So light line across, light line there. Okay, an angle of 60 degrees for the chamfers at the bottom, so an angle of 60 degrees. So 60. So 60. Now, the radius at the top is 60 millimeters. The radius at the top, 60. So we've got 2 points in the circumference. So look, we've got 2 points. So we're going to set our compass to 60 now. I'm just judging this by eye in the question. We're going to swing 2 arcs, radius 60 from these points, and then we've got the center of the arc. So two radius 60 arcs. So I'm setting my compass to 60 here. And I'm going to swing from this corner here. This one here. Then we've got the center. So we can put our compass up there. And then we can swing there. Now, we can connect them together. Now, plan view. Okay, so we're going to go down 15 mil from the XY line. Okay, the total depth is 25, so 25 there. So we're going to project our lines down then. Right, so we can heavy across there. Across there. Now, the bottom there, that's our hidden detail. So hidden detail there. Heavy detail. Heavy detail. Hidden detail. Heavy detail, heavy detail. Right, we've got an end elevation to do. So I'm going to go across 15 from the corner of the elevation. I'm going to draw a YY line here. I'll do my 45-degree line there. I'm going to bring the 25 across to the 45-degree line. Okay, I'm going to go up then from where they hit the 45-degree line, so I'm going up. I can bring these across. So a heavy line there. Heavy line. Now, so that's part A and B done, the given views, and then the elevation. So we have to do, alright, okay, a one-piece surface development. So we have to fold all the faces out. Okay, so we have to fold them all out. So the back face is going to remain the same. Then the base on it, alright, so we have the back and the front face there, and the base. Now the sides, so you could go 1 and 2 there. They have the same length, and this one added on. But that should be a 4 line there, and we're going to put these 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you can do it. No state exams there, yeah, they're going the same way. So we're putting these faces here, 1, 2, and then we're going to have to divide this up into, okay, 3, to put the curved face in along here, and we'll have 3 elements on. We're going to divide it into 60, 30. So we'll get cracking. Alright, so I'm going to bring across the lines of my plan. Alright, so essentially I'm going to redraw an elevation here. So I'm going to put these in. I go out a bit. Well, I'll go out a good bit to make sure I have plenty of room. Don't need to see my end elevation for a while. Okay, so to judge the spaces, I'll be alright. I'll rub out my XY line, or rub a bit my XY line out if I need to. So 60 millimeters, and then 30. Okay, so the same heights again, 20 and 80. Alright, same angles again, 60 degrees. I'm just doing light lines there for the height. So 60 degrees here. Degrees there. Now 70 up at the top. Now to get to center, same strategy. So radius 60. Swing an arc up here from the left, swing one from the right, then put your compass up there. There, you can mark it in. Now, Alright, so we're going to project that down underneath then. So 80 is the height. This compass is set to 60. I'll move it down a bit. Here we go. So we're going to swing an arc. Now developments is all about recognizing true lengths. And we have an awful lot of lines as true lengths because we're looking perpendicular to them now. So what was I doing there? 60 from here and 60 from this one here. Okay. There we go. Now, then 60 degrees again. And 60 again, which will get you the altitude of 20. And we can join these together. Now, we're going to fit in dash lines for fold lines. Now, this line here is a true length in elevation because it's parallel to the XY line in plan. So it's a true length in elevation. So I can go up to my elevation, or I can go from here. Right, so I'm going to take, sorry, I'm jumping the gun there. Yes, that's the true length, and I meant to do this one first. That's a true length in elevation because it's parallel to the XY line in plan. So I can take this distance with my compass, alright, and I can essentially just swing it down onto that there. Okay, and then I can take this distance with my compass and I can put it then, so I took that distance, which is the same as taking it from here, there rather, and I can add that on here. Alright, now I can heavy those in. And here's a dashed line here. So a dashed line for a fold line. And a dashed line here. And I can heavy that in. Now I'm going to put 1, 2, so 1, 2 faces along there. So it's the same again. Now, if you wanted it, look, you could take the whole, you could go from the center here and just swing them over because they're symmetrical. If it saves you time, that's fair enough. Or you can just take this distance here, I bring it down, and then take the next distance there and add it on, whatever you want. Now, finally, we have the curved surface to do. Alright, so we're going to label this 0, alright, and we're going to add in a set of points here. Alright, so we're going to add in, we're just going to go down, we'll say 5 from the top. Alright, 5 from the top there. Right, now you can do it up on your elevation there if you want to, or on this face. So we're going down 5 from the top, and we're going to draw a straight line across. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to take the distance between 0 and 1. Now I'm actually might do this a different way for you. I'm going to think now about whether I do it a different way. So I would rather you do this a different way, right? So we're going to split, alright, the angle for accuracy, right? So look, I'm going to just bring this center line up to where the arc's crisscrossed, okay, and I'm going to join the center point to 0. I'm going to bisect this angle up here. So I'm going to get my compass, set my compass to any radius I want. Okay, I'm going to swing 2 arcs. So I was bisecting an angle there. I'm going to put my compass on each of the arc and swing again. Don't change your radius. Right. Now, so I'm going to join where those arcs crisscross to the apex. So now I'm going to move number 1 there to where that touches the circle. That's number 1, or the arc rather. Now I'm going to draw, then you can draw that straight across, and where it touches the arc, that can be number 3. So essentially that line is invalid now. So I bisected the angle just to get it accurately in the middle. Now we're going to take this distance with our compass. Alright, so we're going to take the distance 0 to 1 with our compass. Now, there's 4 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to step this. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And so I set my compass to 0 to 1. Remember, I bisected the angle. If you didn't, you'd have to go 0 to the first mark that I had done, and then back to second, and then you're just messing around changing your compass. It's quicker if you just divide it into one there, or split the half into a half again, so you divide it into a quarter. Then we have our elements here. And the last heavy line. And we can bring that back. A dashed line here. That's the question done. Right, thanks very much. Please like, share and subscribe.